From Band-Aid to performer, we look at an actor who had a 2.5-decade gap between Oscar nominations. We are in season 3 of Oscar Rewind, and today I am looking at DreamWorks' Almost Famous. Written and directed by Cameron Crowe, the film premiered at the Toronto International Film Festival in September of 2000, a week before its theatrical run. What's up, everybody? Cinephile Mike here, and it is a new episode of Oscar Rewind, where I look back at the films of this past year's Oscar nominees and winners. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of these throwbacks. We got some good ones coming. Welcome. Today, it's a new chapter, Chapter 2, and we're calling it Breakout Performances. This chapter focuses on the early standout roles from some of this year's other nominees, the performances that helped define their careers, and even if it didn't lead to them taking home an Oscar or even any other awards, it shows where they got to here. And to kick it off, I couldn't think of a better place to start than Kate Hudson as Penny Lane. If you've never seen this one, here is your quick spoiler-free setup. In 1973, William Miller, played by Patrick Fugit, is a teenager who doesn't quite fit in. Thanks to the influence of his sister Anita, played by Zooey Deschanel, he discovers rock music and dreams of becoming a journalist like his idol Lester Bangs, played by Philip Seymour Hoffman, probably much to the chagrin of his more overbearing mother Elaine, played by Frances McDormand. Through a series of events, William lands an opportunity to write for Rolling Stone, following the fictional band Stillwater on tour. Along the way, he meets guitarist Russell Hammond, played by Billy Crudup, and the enigmatic Penny Lane, the self-described Band-Aid who becomes central to William's journey. At just 15 years old, William is thrown into a world of music and fame and chaos, and gets an education far beyond anything he could get in school, although he does have to remember he doesn't want to miss any tests or his high school graduation. There's not enough that I can say about this film. I truly love it. But let's get into some of the other side. Drawing from his own experiences, Crowe really brings an incredible level of authenticity to the story. Even the moments that feel exaggerated have a grounding that makes you really believe them. It feels lived in, like you're right on the tour bus with them or standing in the audience at the concert. Technically, this film, it's firing on every level. The production design, the art direction, the set design, it perfectly captures the era. Small venues, music clubs, arenas, the bus, the plane, the houses. Everything is perfect. And the costumes by Betsy Hyman. Oh, especially Penny Lane's iconic look, Russell's looks. Honestly, tell me, how many of us didn't try to run out and need to find a jacket like Russell or Penny's? Especially Penny's. And the cinematography by John Tall ties it all together with a warm, immersive feel. And the music. This film lives in its soundtrack. From classic needle drops to original songs written for Stillwater by the team of Nancy Wilson, along with Crowe and Peter Frampton, the DNA of real rock history is all over this. You're going to want to find yourself singing along or at least even humming along to Wilson's impressive score as well. The ensemble, the cast, it's stacked, including everyone in my summary, and including the likes of Anna Paquin, Jason Lee, Fairuza Balk, Noah Taylor, and Jimmy Fallon. And Crowe gives each character just enough space to leave an impression, whether we see them once or several times. But the reason we're here, let's talk Kate Hudson. Her performance as Penny Lane is magnetic. She's a quiet hurricane, someone who walks into a room and instantly shifts the energy. There's a confidence, a vulnerability, and a mystique all at once, and it's easy to see why every character, and honestly the audience, is so drawn to her. Even though she's not our central protagonist, she becomes the face of the film. I mean, just look at the poster. This was her breakout role, and it's no surprise that she earned an Oscar nod for Best Supporting Actress. And a talent, it's kind of surprising it took over 25 years for her to return to the conversation. Although then again, Amy Madigan, it was 40. So, yeah. And since we're talking awards, let's get into the box office and awards. The film currently sits with $32,534,850 domestically, $14,851,437 internationally for a worldwide take of $47,386,587. Critically, this film is strong and almost equal. 91% on the tomato meter from 229 reviews, 92% popcorn meter from over 250,000 audience reviews. Award season-wise, in addition to Hudson's nod, McDormand was nominated for Best Supporting Actress, it was nominated for Best Editing, and Crowe took home the Oscar for Best Original Screenplay. With over 150 other nods and wins, a couple other highlights, Hudson won the Golden Globe for Supporting Actress, and Almost Famous was named the Best Picture of the Year, musical or comedy, with again nods for McDormand and Crowe. BAFTA, they won Crowe for the original screenplay and a win for Best Sound, and there were nods for Best Film, Supporting Actress again for McDormand, and at the BAFTAs, Hudson was in the Lead Actress category, a nomination there, along with Best Music for Wilson. I could go on. That's what IMDb is for. Almost Famous is totally perfect. And for me, a very easy 5-star film that is a must-watch. The theatrical cut is available to you. You can find it streaming on Tubi and Paramount Plus. But my honest recommendation, if you can track down the extended bootleg cut, it is available for digital rental or purchase. You may even be able to still get a physical copy if you check online. I highly recommend it. It's 39 extra minutes, and they are all just more so to bring you into this amazing story. All right. That's it for episode 9 of season 3 of Oscar Rewind and our kickoff for season 2. If you enjoyed this episode, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and let me know in the comments. What singer or band would you follow around the world if you could? Please follow me on all social media platforms and on Letterboxd, and check out my website, Cinephile Mike, for more additional cinematic content. I will see everyone for the next rewind, but until then, this is Cinephile Mike saying take a break and watch something new.